The key fashion trends for 2024. All the fashionable items that I'll be wearing this year, as well as the ones that I won't be wearing. My first YouTube video for 2024, so Happy New Year is still appropriate, I think. If this is your first time here, my name is Eleanor, and do subscribe for more videos like this, and let's get straight into it. Now, if you're wondering why a video like key fashion trends would be important to you, it really is the main factor that informs what you're going to be finding in your high street stores like H&M, Zara, COS, Massimo Dutti, and it's going to determine those key pieces that you find that are deemed fashionable and not fashionable, and basically what you'll be wearing for the rest of this year. So when I started watching the Fashion 24 runway shows, I got super excited because this first fashion trend is right up my street, and it is white dresses. Now, in my opinion, white dresses isn't really a trend. I think it is extremely classic, it is timeless, but of course I am particularly happy because white dresses are going to be everywhere this year. Now, I've got quite a few white dresses that I will be pulling out of my wardrobe because I've been wearing them for a very long time. However, the thing about a white dress is that it is always timeless, it is always classic, and at the same time it's sophisticated. And there are just so many ways that you can wear a white dress, style a white dress. So if you think about just wearing it with a pair of thin sandals, with a white straw bag and a beautiful hat, I think that's such a great holiday look. You can wear it with a pair of trainers or sneakers, and you know, that's just a very casual way of wearing it. Overall, I think it is very wearable, and it is just all about embracing simplicity while being sophisticated and chic at the same time. So white dresses is definitely a trend that you're going to be seeing a lot. Of course, it is still winter, it's still quite cold right now, so you probably won't see that many in stores, but as the weather starts to warm up, as we move into April, May, you are definitely going to be seeing them everywhere. Now, I have, of course, already had a look on various websites, H&M, Mango, all my favorite kind of high street stores, and I will link all my favorite pieces here for you, and you will find them linked down below. So if you do feel like having a browse, you can do that. The next trend that is going to be big for 2024 is high-rise trousers. Now, as someone who is only 5'1", 1.56 meters, I cannot tell you how happy I am about this because I just don't think the low-rise trousers that were big in 2023, reminiscent of, you know, the Y2K style, I do not think that was flattering on anyone, except if you're maybe 6 foot tall. But nevertheless, I'm so happy that high-rise trousers are coming back in. For me, I've always worn them. I've always loved them just because I think they are universally flattering. Doesn't matter what height you are, they are going to make you look a bit taller. They're going to make your legs look a little bit longer. So I, for one, am extremely happy about this. The way we've seen them styled on the runway has been extremely high, almost right up until under the bust line. To make it more wearable for us everyday women, I don't think we'll necessarily be wearing them that high. Although I do have a pair of jeans, my Levi's ribcage jeans, which go up extremely high. And I do have one or two other pairs that also go up quite high, and I'm just not mad about it. I actually love them. But in terms of wearing them, there are so many ways that you can wear them. So if you do want to wear them in a more smarter way, you can definitely wear them with heels. You can style them with a blazer and a white shirt. I think that is incredibly chic and just so office ready. But of course, you can dress them down with a pair of trainers and just a t-shirt and like a nice minimal bag. I think that is such a pared back minimal look. You can style it with a belt, and all around I think it's just such a flattering trouser to wear. I don't think anyone's going to have an issue with this trend. So the next trend that I'm particularly excited about is the classics, also referred to as a 90s revival. So think about pared back minimalist pieces, also referred to as quiet luxury, which was quite a big for the last 12 months. But I would say think minimalist, think pared back pieces, think elevated basics. So no bold logos or anything like that in your face. I, for one, have never really appreciated that type of bold in your face look anyway. So this really speaks to me. And as someone who's started to embrace a lot more kind of minimalist looks in the last year or so, yeah, this really speaks to me. So I'll put a few photos up here, but this style or this trend really kind of encapsulate the 90s minimalist look. So if you think about your elevated basics, a beautiful pair of straight cut jeans with a high quality white t-shirt and a really nicely cut black blazer, I love this type of look, and yeah, I'm very excited for this trend. I think it's stylish, it's practical, and you're basically investing in pieces that will stand the test of time. And as opposed to a lot of outfits that have been fashionable over the decades, where you can definitely say, oh, this look is from the 70s, this look is from the 80s, with this elevated 90s minimalism look, it's from the 90s. It's just so classic. So the next trend that is going to be huge in 2024 is skirts. Now, of course, skirts were trending in 2023 as well. If you think about the denim midi skirts and denim maxi skirts, I think denim skirts are still going to be big this year, and I'm certainly going to carry on wearing mine. I'm not just going to get rid of it. I still love my midi and maxi skirts. However, this year we're going to be seeing a return of the full wide circle skirts, kind of reminiscent of the 50s style. I actually have a black round circle skirt that I think I bought at the end of 2022 actually, and I'm definitely going to be pulling mine out again. I think it's so beautiful. I think it's feminine. If you pair it with just a little tight white vest or tank top, I think it's just perfect for summer. But then again, you can also style it with a little cardigan. If you think about a peplum top, I think it would look so beautiful with that. And I just think it's the epitome of femininity. And because of the fullness and the femininity of these skirts, what goes along with it is the longer hemlines. So we're definitely going to be seeing a lot more of that. And then the other almost sub-trend with skirts is the return of pleated skirts. Now, I have been a fan of the pleated skirt for a very long time. And I remember my mum wearing them in the late 80s and the 90s. And ever since I suppose I've become an adult, I've been a huge fan of pleated skirts. And there are various types of pleated skirts that will be big this year. So you've got the knife pleat type of skirts, but then you also have kind of a more modern, wider pleat that I am loving. And I'm definitely going to be linking a few here for you because I love the silhouette. I don't know how they're going to look on me, someone a bit shorter, but I'm definitely going to be trying them out. The next fashion trend that I'm quite excited about, and I realize it might not be for everyone, but it is called the return of peplums. Peplums were certainly very big, I think, in the 80s. I definitely wore them as a teenager, and now I am still loving them, except the way that they have been redone is a lot more sharper, more kind of waisted in at the waist or more of a defined waist. And I absolutely love this trend. I think it looks very feminine, it's very pretty, and I think styled with just a simple pair of straight jeans, it looks so beautiful. But then I also have one by Zara that I styled with a satin maxi skirt, and I'll insert it here, and I absolutely love it. I think they are feminine, I think they are fun, they are pretty and just so almost floaty. Yeah, definitely not for everyone, but I think it is one to watch, especially for spring 2024. So your personal style is very much going to determine how you feel about this next trend. And this trend is referred to as a girl core. So when you say girl core, think about bows, ribbons, prettiness. So think roses, rosettes, bows. Very pretty, very feminine. In fact, it's a celebration of femininity. So if you're someone with very much a classic, minimal, pared back style, then this trend may not be for you. However, I do think there are ways that you can incorporate this trend into your style without going over the top. So you can incorporate a rose or a bow motif, just on your bag, or a little print on your shirt, or a little detail on your shoes. You don't have to go all the way out. However, if you did want to step all the way out, then there is definitely nothing stopping you from going all in on a rose print dress, or big rose motif on the lapel of your jacket. Just think amped up femininity, amped up girliness, and it was just everywhere on the runway shows. I definitely love it because I think it's a great way to incorporate that feminine aspect into your personality if that does speak to your personal style. And I think I will definitely find ways that I can incorporate it into my personal style this year without necessarily going all the way, all out, over the top. And it really is a blend of romance and whimsy, and you can incorporate this trend from tops, t-shirts, all the way to evening dresses and evening ball gowns. But let me know how you feel about this trend in the comments. Now for this next trend, I want to talk about short shorts. Now short shorts is a trend that I just don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. In fact, no, I do know how I feel about it. I think it looks great on the runway. I think it looks great for these kind of like evening fashion shows. But for me, an everyday woman, and chances are you watching this video, I don't know how practical it is. I just don't know where I'd go wearing it. I probably wouldn't even wear it to the beach. It is just too short. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. I just don't think it's a trend that can actually take off. I just don't think it's practical. Yeah, I think you see how I feel about it. Let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear your comments on this trend, but it's definitely not one that I will be wearing. So here's another trend that I am not sure about at all either, and that is sheer items. So sheer dresses, sheer tops, sheer anything. That seems to be huge for 2024, or we definitely saw a lot of it on the runways, except I don't really know how I would wear this trend. Maybe you can wear it in a chic way if you think like a black sheer top with a black bra underneath, maybe as an evening look, perhaps. But again, I don't know that it fits with my personal style. It might fit with your personal style. Let me know what you think. I just don't think it's necessarily a very chic or stylish way of wearing your clothes. But again, to each his own. If it works for you, then it works for you. I just don't know that it's something that I would wear. But we did see a lot of it, and we probably will see a lot of it in store in the high street anyway. Who knows? I might change my mind about it at some point. However, for now, it is a firm no. This next trend, I cannot believe that it is coming back, and I have memories of me wearing this trend in my late teen years and my early 20s, and that's capri pants. Personally, I don't think it's a flattering look, especially on me and my height, my shortness. Perhaps if you're taller, it can work really well. I think it could work nicely as a holiday look, you know, just kind of your capri pants with a little strappy top and a pair of sandals and your basket bag or your beach bag off to the beach. However, as an everyday look, trying to pair it with a pair of heels, maybe a pair of kitten heels, which is also another trend that we're going to be seeing with shoes. I just don't see it. What do you think of these pictures? I'm going to insert some pictures here. Again, I'm just not sold on it, and I do have memories of me wearing it with like Birkenstock style slip-on shoes back in the day. When I think about it, and I can actually remember the photos of me wearing those capri pants, also referred to as pedal pushers, I won't be going back to them. Now watch me 2 months from now wearing them. No, I do not think so. I won't be wearing them. I want to hear your thoughts on them. Let me know below. Now let's talk about colors, trending colors. Now obviously for autumn winter 23, red was huge, and I'm someone who never used to like to wear red. Well, I always knew that red looked good on dark skin. I just didn't like it on me specifically. I don't know why. I got it in my head that I can't wear red. And then it came around, it came in fashion, and I thought, okay, let me try it out. And I suddenly discovered a love for it. So I did purchase a few red pieces, but I think the color that I really fell in love with was like a dark, a burgundy, oxblood red, and that really speaks to my soul. I love this color so much, and it's definitely going to be huge in 2024 again. And again, with this color, if you don't want to go all out red, it's so easy to incorporate just little pops of the color, pops of red into your outfit. So if you think a red or a dark red bag, a pair of shoes, just a top or a scarf or a hat, just elements of it. I think it's so chic, so elegant, and it's just, there's a sophistication about it that I just love, that I don't know that you can easily achieve with other colors. So these are just a few of the trends that I'm going to try to incorporate into my personal style this year, and also some of the ones that I won't be going near to at all. Of course, there are many more this year, so let me know if there are others that you would like me to talk about. And for any more styling advice and styling inspiration, do go ahead and watch this video. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Check me out on Instagram, where I post just about every single day, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Bye.